Good evening. It is Sunday, September 21st, 2025. It is 11:39 p.m. and this is episode 3090. I have two more. No, I have one more lined up for us to do with a video, and that is today's national cartoon, which I will do in the morning in the AM. So if you want to comment, go ahead and comment as soon as you read this. Don't dilly dally, people. Get your comment in now. So this is a local cartoon for the Fredericksburg Advance, and it's on this issue in King George County, which is a little bit ways, I think, to the east here of Fredericksburg. It does border Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg is not in a county; it's an independent city, which is how county cities are in Virginia. And I don't know how they worked out that out to none of them to be actually in counties, but it's cool. I like that actually, and uh, a state senator who's a county attorney, I think in two different counties, which is kind of weird, I think. He's trying to do the solar farm. He's a Republican. He's trying to do a solar farm in King George County, and King George says, no, you can't have it. But it seems like the law says that he can, and it's kind of complicated and shit. This is, and I wrote about this in the blog, and my editor may not like that I said this, but it's just the way it is. When it comes to local cartoons, some of them can be dry. They're not as super sexy and fun as exciting, and people don't comment on them as much. They don't seem to get involved. They don't, and it is kind of a contradiction. People don't know the issues in their backyards as well as they know the national issues. No one else is covering, and they may not be reading the local publications. And this is the cool thing about local. Sometimes a cartoon can inform readers about what the hell's going on. And that's one thing about local cartoons. The other thing to me is that a lot of times when a cartoonist has to do something local, they don't put their heart into it. They kind of just like phone it in. And I see that a lot. But I think there's a lot of cartoonists who don't do that, who are really, really good at it. And they take it seriously. And the thing is, these local issues are really more important to a community than national issues a lot of the time. I'm not saying all the time. Right now, some of the national issues should concern everybody, especially when it comes to like fascism, controlling the country and shit like that, and just a whole bunch of fucking racists changing everything. And planning our nation with racist agendas and shit. But I really, at first, I wasn't sure about what I could do with this, and then I thought of the whole locust thing and spelling it out with locusts and stuff. I would have liked to have spent more time on drawing like a million more locusts, but I was finishing this thing late at night. It took me a long time to write the idea because it was kind of sticky, and but Starbucks was closing. It was 9 o'clock, and it didn't get out of there just because they were closing and start working on the cartoon. The cartoon was done, but I wanted to just add more locusts and just fill it up while still being able to read King George County in the locusts. But it was getting late, not just for being at Starbucks, but for my editor. So, I don't really know what kind of deadline he has on Saturday night, because it was running Sunday morning, and I'm lucky enough to do it when I do it, or turn it in when I turn it in. So, anyway, I didn't spend as much time on it as I wanted to. I also hadn't eaten yet, and I was starving. DD West, thank you for your comment. And in the morning, wait for a new cartoon, or new video. Everybody have a great Monday. That's next time. I mean, you probably sleep now. Bye.